Who here ordered the Legion Go? Because I saw some tweets this morning. I did. Russ, did you order it?
I did. Yep.
And you said that you were like being strategic with your order. Want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so there's the 512 and the 1 terabyte storage options, and there's only a $50 difference between the two, and it makes no sense to get the 512. Like, you would just spend the $50, get the 1 terabyte. And so I figured everyone's going to get the 1 terabyte, and there might be supply issues. And so I bought the 512 because I was like, you know what? That's the one, like, that's the little black sheep, the ugly duckling. I'll buy that one, and then hopefully I will get it maybe a day earlier as a result. And so that's why I ended up buying the one that made the least amount of sense, just so I could maybe get it a little earlier.
Spoilers, his is going to come a couple days later because he lives in Hawaii.
Right.
And cue the narrator from Arrested Development. He didn't. Carrie, which one did you order, man?
Also the 512. I didn't get it for any secret reasons. I just have way too many devices and way too many NVMe's, so there's zero reason I need any more space. I have literally 3 NVMe sticks right to my right over here that I could just sitting here. So I don't know what to do with them. They just kind of just sit. So I don't need storage. I just need to test out the thing, and that's the only reason that I got it.
Now the drive in that thing, it's not a 2230 like in the Steam Deck and in the ROG Ally. It's 2245. Am I right about 2280?
2280.
Yeah,
it's 2280. So it's like a long one, right?
It's a normal stick.
Mm-hmm. Right, like in a
Are we sure?
I thought it was a 2240.
So there's
all right.
There's
Go
four
ahead,
sizes.
Rich.
22.
I just remember some argument about people. I remember people being upset with the size that they chose, which would lead me to think that it's not the 2280, right? But I don't remember specifically what it was.
We're all Googling at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm not touching my keyboard, but I'm watching all of you guys Google in real time. And
2242? 2242?
Yep.
Oh, 2242.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
right.
obscure.
Oh, yeah.
Does that change your math, Carrie?
No, I mean, I still have too many devices. It's not like I'm going to be using. Unless
that's fair.
the Lenovo Legion Go is like, oh my god, this is so amazing that I just could throw all these other things away. I don't anticipate that happening. So there's still no reason for me to get it. Funnily enough, the 2242 was first demoed in the GPD Win 2. Although it was not NVMe, it was SATA. But still, they used 2242 in the Win 2. So little fun fact.
Nice.
Awesome. I don't know if I asked you, Rich. Did you end up picking one up as well?
No, I didn't. I woke up and I saw that it was available for pre-order, and then I've just been out all day. So I'll pre-order it later today and just kind of deal with the consequences of getting it later than everybody else. Did you see that it's also available for pre-order on Micro Center? So even on Micro Center you can buy it, which is pretty neat because I have one that's not too far from me.
Oh, that's awesome. So you could possibly walk into a store and buy one on day one.
For sure.
That's awesome.
One of the best things about Micro Center that I love, I actually got a 4090 on day one at a Micro Center, even though they're sold out everywhere. And that has to do with how they don't sell things online and they kind of encourage people to come into the store.
Yep.
So it's one of my favorite things about Micro Center, even though it's probably opposite of how most people are going to be doing shopping. But yeah, the Brooklyn Micro Center is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I told my wife I bought it and I told her, I said, well, it's kind of expensive, but what I figured is I'm just going to buy it, and if it turns out that I don't like it, then I can just take it back to Best Buy. And that's one of the best things about these devices that actually have 100%. An in-store footprint, because if I didn't like it and I couldn't just walk into a Best Buy and say, give me my money back, right. There's a whole process, and then I got to ship things, and it's not like when I buy something from Amazon and I don't like it, their return policy is ridiculously easy. So I really like that. I feel like I'm okay taking a chance on this device, whereas if it didn't have an in-store footprint somewhere near me, I wouldn't feel like, okay, I can take a risk, a $750 risk on this device. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. That's kind of my angle in buying this. Is okay, this thing's got 2 weeks to win me over, or it's going back. Because I have so many other handhelds. What are you going to do that's special to the point where I'm actually going to keep it? So
Yeah,
And
same
you've
here.
been like fully sold on the Ally, right, Russ?
Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 of them right now, and I've got the XG Mobile, and so
Yeah.
and my Steam Deck, obviously, and that's not to
Yeah.
mention all the other handhelds I mess around with. So,
Of course.
yeah, I'm invested in all of that stuff, and so yeah, this is that moment where the Legion Go needs to kind of step up and see what it can do.
Hey, everybody, that was a clip from the latest episode of the Nerd Nest podcast. If you enjoyed it, you might enjoy watching the entire episode, which I've got linked down below. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. And from the Nerd Nest, I'm Bill. Stay rad, everybody.